Guys, I found the back rooms. Someone's singing while they're shitting, apparently. I've only been up for 2 hours and I've already pooped twice. What the hell?
And why is it so sunny in Germany?
Just balls.
Pom Pom Pudding's butthole.
You just came out of the Backrooms movie and Discord is too nerdy for you?
Oh shit, almost no clipped.
So we're finally on our way to. Well, we're going to pick up the organizer first.
And who was gonna tell me that I would find the back rooms in the middle of IKEA in December, pre-Christmas? So after a mediocre meal and finding like the longest lamp ever, I found this.
Yo, who the fuck is George?
Okay, not that. That's George, apparently. This.
Guys, I found the back rooms. La luz es una mierda. Going to the bathroom right now in IKEA was like going to the asylum. I sat down and immediately I hear someone singing, but like from another toilet stall, not from the outside. Someone's singing while they're shitting, apparently. The whole time singing. Then someone else on the other one is tooting the entire time. And then someone else was like whispering to themselves for like 10 minutes.
Talking about poop, let's actually fast forward. May 30th. The backrooms is
and then they'll play the pretty girl just to stroke their own ego because they can't really actually handle dating someone.
I've only been up for 2 hours and I've already pooped twice. What the hell? This right here. I cut my fringe, and then for the next weeks, I just have to be finding little fringe snippets everywhere.
Today's mug of the day is Batman.
Besides, like pooping every 2 hours, I've also been like screaming every hour. No, every like 2 minutes. I don't even know. Like every like every now and then I realize where I'm like I don't even know why I'm like exaggerating so much. It's just a movie at the cinema. I'm just like so excited. Sorry, I've been going on about my day. This is a bit representation. I'll be like. I don't understand, and then I'm mad because I'm like scared that it's gonna disappoint me. It's just gonna be like some horror movie, and I don't want to watch a horror movie. I want to watch the backrooms because I want to watch something liminal. I don't want to watch horror. I don't want to be scared. I mean, I'm not gonna be scared because I'm not scared of horror movies, but like I don't. I have an hour to be ready, so I'm gonna go because I don't want to be late, and then I can't get ready with me because I need to hurry the fuck up. So I'm gonna do my makeup and my outfit, and then I'll be back. Okay. I don't know why I keep doing these transitions. Like, okay, see you later every fucking time. But anyway.
Then we found these plant-based corn dogs that I was really excited to try. I don't know what I'm making all these face expressions for, because it kind of sucked. 2 out of 10. Finding the actual backrooms would have probably been easier than finding our way to the cinema. Why was it such an adventure? Generally. And why is it so sunny in Germany? Huh? What's going on? What conspiracy theory? What in that? Anyway.
Just balls. I'm 12 years old. Thank you, everybody.
Post backrooms tote bag. Mysterious popcorn. Hair. Miscellaneous. And scariest of them all, Pom Pom Pudding's butthole.
So I was not actually gonna film now, but I'm kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I need to sit down and like find the right perfect moment for me to like talk about this place so stupid. Okay, so at the cinema, I was okay. So during the movie, I sat down. No, I stood up in the movie. I was phone in hand, writing notes the entire time, but somehow I thought I wrote so much, and it turns out I only wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 things. But I just wanted to give a bit my thoughts. Like, I don't know what this video is like. Besides, there's me going to the cinema and be like, "Hi, look at my outfit," and then that's it. And then it's like, also, did you see that makeup? Did you see the eyeshadow that I was wearing? And I thought I was in such a rush because I'm always like late and last minute to everything and to everyone. And I, for starters, like I just didn't have time to finish my eyeshadow. But also, when I had finished like the bottom part, but not the top part of my eyelid, I somehow decided to poke myself in the eye with the mascara wand real hard so that I had to remove everything. So not only was the top unfinished, but the bottom I had to remove everything, and I was really pissed off. Anyway, but I thought, oh, I did my eyeshadow so cool, like backrooms color. I also did my nails like this recently. I was like, so nice, like it's the same color. And then only later when I arrived back at my house and I looked at the footage, I was like, oh my god, I look like a victim of, both of my eyes look like they're bruised. Why didn't anyone tell me? Why did I spend all day with like, I don't know how many people, no one said, hey Kat, you look like you got punched in each eyeball. Anyway, so like, I know, okay? Anyway. But about the movie, I wrote down. Yes. For starters, I think I'm gonna go a second time, but whatever, I'm putting this video up now. And then if I do go again, I will update you. Oh. Sleep time. I will update you. But yeah, because I feel like so many things, like, I'm not that smart, okay? Like, I would like to think that I'm very observant, but like, I don't know, or maybe I'm just not that in the lore about it. Like, I've seen all the YouTube series and stuff, but like, I feel like a lot of things people have been putting analyses online and figuring things out and look in this corner and this and that, but I personally don't really get it. So I am glad that if I do watch it a second time, that I'm going to be able to look again and see what people are talking about, because I don't understand. But yeah, what I did notice is like more generic stuff. So number one is that the colors were so vibrant in this movie, and like, ironically, like, it was so fruitier arrow of this movie, like, and like, I don't know, everyone has been complaining about this, like, people have been calling it like Netflix light, but like, I don't know about that specifically, but like, the movies these days, or maybe already always, if they are very grayish, and they try, the thing is with movies is that they try to do this general like realism, and with the lights, with the colors, but also in general, like everything, the script, like the dialogue, the sounds, whatever, they try to make it mostly like realistic. A lot of movies, not all, of course, there's also many types of movies. I don't know movies, okay? I'm like uncultured. But yeah, But this movie felt like very conceptual, like very campy, very just artistic. Like it was a concept, and I like movies like that. I like when movies are like its own thing instead of just another movie. Like again, I don't have many examples, but for example, Death Becomes Her. Like you watch it, it's like very campy. It's like it's giving Met Gala theme. Like you know. So this movie was very much like that. There were a lot of shots. I don't want to like do too much spoiler. So if you're watching this, I'm trying to like say enough but not too much. So it's gonna be something in between. If you don't want to hear anything at all about the movie, then obviously don't watch this. But it felt very. There were a lot of shots that just wouldn't have been in another movie. Like maybe let's say that like there's a scene where two people are talking, and then suddenly there will be a close up of this, where you're like, we didn't need to see this close up. It makes no sense. It's like it's more artistic choice and. But I don't know, maybe there's like hidden meanings and it's all conspiracy things for people to analyze online and I'm just not getting it. Maybe everything means something, every scene and every shot, and I'm just there watching it like, oh, how pretty. I don't know. But anyway, I just liked that it was very vibrant in color. Not just, I don't know, I don't know terms. I just know when I edit pictures, you can put up the saturation or the vibrancy. This felt like it was like one of those two. I'm not sure which one. Anyway. Yes, then this is gonna be like half spoiler, but I'm still not gonna say too much. I really liked how typically in a movie, in any movie, not just like horror, and I don't like to call this movie horror, this annoys me as well. This movie is as much horror as 50 Shades is a porno, okay? Anyway, don't even get me started on that. So this movie, like, the character, I'm not even gonna say who or which one. I like the reflex that they had. Usually you watch a movie, especially in like a thrilling situation, you're like, oh my god, why did he do that? Or like, why is she not doing this and this? And I like their reactions of the characters, considering that all the shots I just said were like very conceptual. Considering that the characters the way they acted and reacted was very realistic. Like you'll be like, oh yeah, look, like, you know, someone feels scared and then they run away instead of like, I don't know, you know, like I feel like that. I don't know how much detail I should go into, but I like their reflex to situations. And then I feel okay, so there are things that I think I can only say. Yeah, this is gonna be more spoiler from now. So I'm gonna say the last one and then two are gonna be spoiler, but this one is still okay. It was a very quiet movie. It was a very I think the script was like 1 page or something. Like, it was a very quiet movie, but like I like that. It's not a bad thing. Again, it was very yeah, not just in the thrilling scenes, but in any scene it was very quiet, and I liked that it was on purpose and that it wasn't like it created the whole atmosphere. And that leads me later to something else, but wait, let me do the other 2 points first. So now this is gonna be a little bit spoiling the 2 points. I felt watching this movie, even though I'm not smart enough to catch the references and all the hidden meanings or whatever, there's a part where I think it was Clark, he's exploring the backrooms. And there was this like tripod standing in the way, and you see the tripod, and if you're someone that watched the YouTube series, you see it like the way the tripod is shaped, and it's black and it's very, you know, you would think, oh my god, it's the monster. Like, and I don't know if that was done on purpose at all or not, but when I saw it, I was like, I saw multiple objects in this movie that you were like, oh, is that the monster? I know it's not. And I don't know, it just everything feels intentional. It's like, I don't know, but I like that. That's not really a big point. But the other point that was my favorite about this movie is that somehow this guy managed, and again, I don't know if he did this on purpose, and not that every movie has to be like this, but somehow this guy managed to make a movie where the protagonist is a man and then also a woman later. Like half of the movie is like a man, and then the rest of the movie is like a woman, the main character. And somehow that's real feminist of him. I don't know, but like, and then it's like also like, you know, a black man and then a white woman. It's like you cannot get more diverse than, I don't know, like it's like funny to me, I don't know. But like I'm like reaching and I'm like maybe overthinking it, but I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know, like, cause like, you know, like movies, especially this type of like movie, like thriller maybe. Well, no, I guess there are horror movies where the main character is a woman, but I don't know, a lot of movies there's just like a guy always. And I liked that it gave all the characters the same amount of importance in a way. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's probably someone who can word this better than I can. Anyway. Okay, and then back to the quietness. I was watching this movie. Okay, listen. Maybe I am more sensitive. Maybe I'm someone. Maybe I have misophonia or whatever it's called. Okay. But that just means that something that is already annoying is gonna annoy me more. It does mean that I'm gonna find something annoying that isn't annoying at all, okay? There was this guy next to me and these other guys next to him, next to me, that decided to eat popcorn, and that's okay, and you go to the movie and you eat popcorn. But please, I wish I had one right now to show you. Why do people at the movie eat popcorn like this? What are you digging for? Are you trying to find a treasure in your popcorn? What is the emphasis on going like this, like you're scrambling your popcorn and then grabbing the biggest fist that you can and then eating it? Why can you not just be like a normal person like me and hopefully you watching this? Why can't you? Okay, I don't know. Am I fucking weird? When I go to the cinema and I know there's people next to me, and even if I'm watching the loudest movie, the loudest action scene possible, I dip my little two fingers and I grab whichever popcorn is at the very top and very middle of the bucket, and I put that piece of popcorn. I'm accidentally I'm like blowing into my body, and I put that little piece of popcorn into my mouth like a normal person. No, you're gonna be like and if you have seen this movie, and especially it was like for the first half of the movie, which is the part where you're like supposed to be like like watching very quietly, and not later on when they're talking more. The first half of this movie, especially the guy next to me, are eating so loud and it drove me crazy. And that also takes me to telling you this. This guy next to me, he was there alone. He was a young kid. I thought he was like really young. I thought he was maybe like 17 or something. Well, I don't know the age of to watch this movie, maybe 16 plus. Anyway, he was alone. I had talked to him one moment because I'm Spanish, okay? No, because you should try to read something into this, don't. Because I'm Spanish and we talk to each other like normal people, okay? Not like the German people. Anyway, so I'm like with the person I came with, and I looked to him, and the person I came with, she was like having trouble with her internet. I don't know why there's no signal there properly. And then I try with my phone. I'm also having trouble with my phone. I'm like, okay, what the hell? So it's two people, so I'm like, let's see if this is us or like. So I look at him before the movie, and I was like, oh, do you have internet? He's like, yeah, mine works fine. That's it. That was the interaction, okay? Okay, anyway. So then mid-movie, after the whole time I'm like looking at him thinking, should I tell him something? Should I tell him something? And at some point he stops. He stops eating popcorn. And I'm like, hallelujah. And I'm like so peacefully. Also, the whole movie, I'm a melancholic person by birth, okay? I am too emo to be smiling, happy all the time, okay? But I was watching this movie the entire time. You have no idea how much this movie means to me, and I have not gotten to this, and I don't know if I will in this video, but you have no idea how much I was happy to be there, okay? And this whole movie, I'm like this. Even in the most horrific scenes, I'm like, you could not get that smile off of me the entire 1 hour 45 minutes just sitting, just really happy to be there. Anyway, so he finally finished his popcorn, and then 10 minutes of silence, and now I'm really blissful. I'm watching the backrooms in silence. I'm happy. I'm sitting there, and then suddenly he looked at me and he gave me his popcorn. He's like, here, I cannot eat anymore. Do you want my popcorn? I was like, oh my god, how nice, thank you. And I grabbed it and I put it next to me, and I thought, I don't want to be poisoned in the scene in the back rooms. I need to finish how this movie ends. I want to know how this turns out. I eat this popcorn and then I don't know. Can you spike food or drink anyway? Or just drinks? So I'm like, oh, thank you. And I don't know. Also, like, I don't know, like, I mean, luckily I saw how he ate next to me, so I know he wasn't like gross, like there was no he spit in there or anything like that. But I was like concerned, so I was like, and then I felt bad. I was like, now I'm not eating it, and he's gonna think I'm gonna throw it away, and he's gonna feel bad. So then I texted him, like I write on my phone, and I showed him, because also my German is not good, so I write in the translator on English, so he has both options, and I show him, and I say like,
is it okay if I eat it later at home? He's like, yeah. I'm like, do you want it back? He's like, no, eat it. Okay. I kept, so I had to sit there sharing my seat with a bunch of popcorn. Anyways, and then the movie, and then I was so happy. And this movie, like, I really hope, I don't know, I heard that they're gonna make like a series, but I hope they make another movie, because like, you watch this movie is good. So like, final conclusion about this movie would be it's really good, but also it leaves you hanging. And obviously if there was nothing coming, I would be like, but because I know there's more coming, then it's like good. Anyway, also, oh my god, again, kind of spoiler, I don't know if they do this everywhere, but they did it here. They put the ads, obviously, like always the commercials, on the screen, and then the movie finally begins, and then suddenly Kane Parsons show up on the screen, really big. He's sitting on a chair in the back rooms. He's like, hi everyone, thank you for watching my movie. I almost screamed, but then I remembered I wasn't alone, so I didn't. That's a whole other conversation. He's so cool, that's what I'm gonna say. Anyway, so then I leave the cinema and I'm like so happy. Wait, no. I'm like sitting, the credits are rolling. Also, the song at the end, pretty cool. Anyway, it kind of creepy. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, I'm getting my stuff, collecting, I'm talking to the person who came with me. And I see this guy, I'm not dumb. I'm very observant. I see you. I see this guy sitting here, and I'm like, why is he not getting up? Okay, and I said to the person that was with me and me, we were like, let's wait for everyone to get out first, like most people, because there's so many people. And then we finally get up, and as soon as I stand up, he stands up. I'm like, okay. So I stand up and I left the cinema room, and we are back out at the ticket section where they, at the entrance. And again, the person I was with, she had to go bathroom, so I'm waiting and standing there for her. And I see this guy standing there somewhere, and he's like walking really fast suddenly, and I'm like, he could have at least said goodbye, after this, but okay. And then he kind of turns around when he's walking away from me, and I go like this, and then he just turned around again. I'm like, oh, he didn't see me, whatever. And then I just give whatever. I lose attention to this, and I turn around again, and then she come out of the bathroom, and we go. And we just coincidentally, to his luck, happened to stop somewhere to look at a snack that they were advertising. We're talking about this food, two girls talking about food. And then he suddenly come up to me. I thought he was gone. He suddenly showed up, and he's like, hey, like, hi. And I promise you, oh my god, I'm sorry if he's watching this, and I'm not making fun of you, but he comes to me and he says, hey, so what do you do for fun? I'm like, okay, so please understand that you can get different sides of me, of course, depending who you are, what you're doing, and so much more factors, and how old you are. To me, in that moment, I'm obviously not famous, okay? I have these shitty videos that I post, and that's it. It's not like I'm seeing myself like that, but also I'm aware that I'm a cool person, okay? I said it. And I was like dressed up in my backroom outfit. And then also like, I'm getting approached by what I think is a kid, like 17, 18-year-old. So to me, I'm thinking like this, no? So I'm like, oh, like he's trying to approach me, trying to make conversation. So, okay, that's why. If you were like, so if we didn't interact before, because I interact with him in the cinema. If we didn't interact before, if I'm in the street and some guy come up to me, some creepy guy or something, and I would, you're getting this from me. That's it. What you do for, who are you? Why are you interviewing me? Goodbye. Like, I'm like this. But no, I think, whatever, he trying to make conversation. So I was like happy. I was like, talk to him. No, I don't know. Come to the movie, blah, whatever. You came alone. Oh, okay. Have conversation. And I'm like, okay. And then he asked for my social media. And I was like, well, I do YouTube and stuff. You can follow me. Then I think he felt like a little, not rejected, but I think he thought he was like overwhelming me. Like I'm rejecting him because I said to him, like, this person next to me is waiting for me. I cannot be talking to you. We'll have to go. And like, yeah, at the end of the day, I don't really know you. I'm always happy for people to follow me on social media and to be mutuals, but I don't understand people's approach to relationships. Like, you meet me and you go to a stranger, you're like, you want to be friends. Like, I don't know you. Or like, especially the people, the whole concept of dating app, for example. You go up to someone and you're like, hi, I like you, you're attractive, should we go on a date? Like, I don't know you, right? Like, do things in order. My perspective in that moment is like, you can follow me, we can be Instagram mutuals, I'll even follow you back, that's okay. No, follow my YouTube channel, okay, no problem, I'm happy. But that's it. I don't know no more than that. I don't know you more than that. Anyway, so I meant it like that, but he thought it was more like a rejection, like there was something wrong about him specifically. But it's like, no, also you're a kid. Anyway, so then I finally tell him, no, like, you can follow, I have everything is on the same username. I tell him, so you can find me easily, it's fine. Okay, and then I went. No, and then the most important part, he looked at me and he looks at me and he says, do you have Discord? I never in my life has been asked, do you have Discord? And I really stood there for like 2 seconds. I was like, Discord? I have some account, but every time it's only been because someone has asked me to get it for something. I used to be in this fucking Club Penguin situation group thing. That's what I had it for, and then I never used it. Then if someone asked me, do you have it for playing game or something, maybe I made that account in the past. I don't use it. I deleted it from my phone. I didn't know that people use this as a, like, if it was WhatsApp or Instagram, people just talk on Discord. I didn't know that. I thought it was more like for groups, and I don't know. I don't understand Discord. I'm too I feel like very like old fashioned. I feel old. I don't understand Discord. It's not my thing. I don't know. I don't get it at all. It's not my anyway, you get my point. Anyway, so I tell him, oh, Discord. No, I try to explain to him, oh, I didn't know. That's like, I don't know. And I say, that's like too nerdy for me. I don't know. I don't really understand it. This guy looked at me dead serious. He says, you just came out of the Backrooms movie and Discord is too nerdy for you? You know what? I got roasted. But also, that's not the same. That's not the same. What do you mean? What do you mean? Me going to the Backrooms is not giving. I just like the fucking movie. Were you gonna come to me and be like, you fucking nerd? Were you gonna come to me and call me a nerd? So I got mad. I was perplexed. I was looking at him like, he's a kid. Anyway, no, I don't have Discord. And I like the Backrooms. What are you gonna do? Anyway, so then he had me on Instagram, and turns out he was 20, but still, I'm older than him. But okay, anyway. So hi, if you're watching. You fucking nerd loser. And that's it. I don't know. I don't really have much else to say. Like, I just like the movie and I'm gonna watch it again. That's it. I don't know. This is like my Barbie of this year. Like, with Barbie, I went 3 times and dressed up. And this one I'm gonna see it 2 times, probably. So yeah, that's it. I'm just happy to watch this. I should make separate video to talk more about this movie and also about liminal stuff in general. What did I say? Like liminal stuff in general. But yeah, this video is long enough. Thank you for watching. Feel free to ask me any question about this. Feel free to ask more of my Discord in the comments. Okay, bye.